Welcome, everyone. My name is Koa. I'm studying computer engineering in the College of Engineering, and this is my senior design project. I did this with 4 other teammates. They are Daniel, Kenneth, Yan, and Mela, and we are advised by Professor Prasanno, Osama, and Hirsch. Our project is BOXi. So how many of you guys order stuff online? So a lot of us, right? And then how many of you have had a package where they say it's delivered, but it's not delivered, or someone has stolen it and you never receive the package, right? So this is a huge problem in the United States, and actually 15% of all packages fail to reach their original destination. And it's such a problem in terms of revenue loss. In 2019, there was a study, and they found out that each day, $25 million are lost because of package theft. So what are some of the problems to prevent package theft right now? There are passive mechanisms such as surveillance and obscuring package descriptions, but these don't really help because they are passive, and if you're a thief and you want to steal something, you're just going to steal it. There are also more active mechanisms such as the drop boxes that you see at FedEx have, for example, and you just go and just drop your packages off. Some of these examples are the elephant trunk on the top left and the default. And these are, again, just boxes that protect your packages, but they don't have any other mechanisms. There are also smart boxes, and some of the examples are the Danby and the Yusala, and these have active mechanisms that allow you to control from anywhere in the world. Like you have a smartphone, and then you can control when it can be open. You have mechanisms where the delivery person can come in and scan a barcode or something, and then it will open for you. So it's more smart and allows you to track your packages and do other things than just drop the package off. But these are incomplete. Some of them don't even have like a mobile app, and they don't give you live updates. And some of them are just don't have package tracking at all. Like you can't track it under one system. And all of them are very expensive. These two cost over $300, and most of them are in the $400 range. So our solution is BOXi, and it's a complete, inexpensive smart lock box. We have a box that has many features that others lack, such as a secure box frame. Ours is in metal. We have an accompanying app that allows you to track all your packages in one system, and you can control your box anywhere in the world. And our box is smart. Only the delivery person is able to come and open it through scanning a package, and you can open it yourself through the app anywhere in the world. So what are some of the requirements of this project? It has to unlock for the delivery driver so they can drop the packages. It's able to detect unauthorized attempts and alerts the user. You're able to manage all your packages in one app. And as a mobile app that allows you to know all the updates of your packages when they're coming, when they're delivered. And we have a sturdy and secure box frame to protect your packages. And it's able to confirm that the package has indeed been delivered, because most of the time your Amazon app says it's delivered, but you can't find it anywhere. And our box is big enough to accommodate 2 standard boxes. And we have a strict constraint in terms of costs. It has to be less than $500, but our goal is to have it in $200 so that we can beat our competitors. So this is what our box looks like. We have the barcode scanner, the LCD display to show all the feedback to the users. We have the lock, and all the other stuff to implement all the features that I discussed. And this is what everything looks like connected together. It's a lot, so let's go one by one. We start with the box, which has a Raspberry Pi connected to, I can't really see from here, so I just, it has a Raspberry Pi that connects everything together. We have the barcode scanner that allows the delivery person to scan your packages. It's going to connect back to the Raspberry Pi, makes a request to our external server hosted on AWS, and it's going to validate your package, whether it's an expected package or not. And if it is, then it will open for you. And that, of course, is connected to the lock. For our tamper detection, we have a vibration sensor, and once it detects vibrations to up to 500 milliseconds, it's gonna sound the alarm and alert the user. All of these features are gonna be relayed back to the LCD display to show the users, what is going on in the box itself. We have an external server to manage everything. So we're doing that through Amazon AWS to host it and Google Firebase for user authentication as well as hosting the database. For our package management system, we're using a third-party API called package.net. And you can, as a user, you have access to your mobile app, which allows you to make an account, add packages, and track your packages, anything regarding your packages all in one system, and you can control your box from anywhere in the world. So this is what it looks like. I'm not able to play the video, unfortunately. Oh yeah, okay, this is an example of you scanning the barcode. It scans, it checks for the validation of the box, and that lock opens. Let me try to play this as well. Okay, it works. So this is what the app looks like. You can sign up for an account. And then once you sign up for an account, you can log in. There'll be a dashboard showing you all the controls that you can do with the lock, including unlocking it and turning on and off the alarm. And this is all through Google authentication, so we don't store your password or anything like that. You can add a package to start tracking, and how it works is if the package is expecting to be delivered, like it's shipped, then we know that that package is validated, and we can open the box once the delivery person scans the package. You can delete all the packages as well. So what are our results? We're able to complete all the features that I mentioned for a minimal viable product, and our total cost comes to a little bit over $400, which is below our constraint, but well above our goal. And so in our next prototype version, we want to lower the cost, and essentially we can do this by using a plastic casing instead of a metal casing, because our metal casing cost right now accounts for 80% of our total cost. And we also want to use a printed circuit board to connect all the electronics together, because right now they're just like individual electronics connected by jumper wires, and that's not very, first of all, cost efficient. Second of all, it's not very small in terms of form factor. We want to make BOXi more visually appealing. Right now, it's just a metal case, and it doesn't look very good for selling the product. We want to test more to increase robustness, and we want to improve the user experience in terms of the mobile app itself. Thank you. Questions?
I can throw a first one out. So the delivery of packages has a huge impact on our climate, right?
Yes.
And environment. What kinds of, I would say, efforts towards sustainability were you working with in this design?
So for our first prototype, we aim to have all the features working for a minimal viable product. So we aim for feasibility in terms of implementation and simplicity. We did not account for sustainability, but we hope that this product will better increase the traffic flow of deliveries so that delivery travelers wouldn't make second trips, because essentially with this, you don't have to like stay in your house to wait for the package to come to you, and some of them require signing stuff, right? And if they can't have your signature on the first try, they'll try it again and again. So with this, it can also serve as an authentication system where you can you can sign it ahead of time, and so when the package comes, they just drop it off without requiring your signature, and thus will decrease the amount of times the delivery person has to come to your house.
That was a really nice presentation. I was
Thank
wondering
you.
if you could say a little bit about sort of maybe things that you took away that you found were not necessary in the existing commercial products to make yours more, efficient and lean.
Right, so a lot of the products, like the high-end ones, have cameras, so you can like see who's delivering your package. they have like machine learning to detect all sort of stuff, which is, I think, very unnecessary. When the person comes to deliver your package, all they need to do is unlock it. And after that, you need a way to secure the package. That's all you need. You don't need a camera. You don't need any of the superfluous stuff that many products have that make the cost very high. So we just have a barcode scanner. You scan it, we validate the package, and the box opens. And then afterward, you can just lock it, and it'll be locked.
I have kind of a two-part question. First off, I want to say this was really, really cool, so really good job.
Thanks.
First, I want to ask, how did you come up with the number of $200? And
Right.
second, following up to that question, how did the supply chain issues that are currently happening affect the cost of your overall project? And do you think that as that market evolves and as everything levels, do you think there's a possibility that you might be able to meet that goal with your existing model?
Right. So we came up with the number 200 because we know we were planning on getting the cost to less than 150 actually, and we know we can do it with the supplies that we were thinking about using, and the 200 is just like $50 of profit on top of that number, and we believe we can still do it under 200. The problem that we have is we chose we emphasize on feasibility of implementation, so we chose to just use a metal casing, which again took 80% of our cost, and we can tremendously reduce that down. In terms of your other question, in terms of like buying our supplies and the supply chain issue, all of our products, a lot of our components that we use, like the barcode scanner, we have to source from China, and it took us a very long time to get our raw materials. And also the cost has tremendously been increased because of the supply chain issue. So that's why it's so expensive. But yeah, we think we can get it down to below 200.
I have one last question, since we're on kind of the business model. This would be purchased by individual customers and used in homes. Is that the idea?
Yes, so our market is for people who are homeowners who live maybe outside the city, because within the city, like in Boston here, they have Amazon lockers which serve the same purpose and for the same reason, which is preventing package theft. But if you're somewhere outside in the suburban area or rural area, you don't have access to such solutions. So this is for those people. Thank you.